Welcome to the video. This is a great question here. Should I get an Aero bike? We got this in the Facebook group. So after weeks of research, I thought I would ask one group what would give me an honest opinion. Looking to upgrade. Upgrade means a better bike to a new Aero road bike. Budget not defined as of yet. The must-haves are Di2, carbon, hydraulic disc brakes, internal routing, integrated cockpit, deep rims. Let the discussion begin. As a start, this is what came out on my list as a Trek Madone. We'll get to that in a second, but this is my honest opinion as well. Let's go. Now, I don't know what bike this person has beforehand, so the new purchase may or may not be an upgrade. If you have a Huffy mountain bike with flat tires, this is an Aero disc brake bike, it's going to be an upgrade. If you do have, a traditional sub 7 kilo lightweight non-disc rim road bike, then this won't be an upgrade. All right. If you have shallow section rims, high quality, good bearings, this won't be an upgrade. Let's get into it. Di2. Is Di2 an upgrade? No. Di2 is an option. It's not an upgrade. Mechanical works just as good. Straight hangers, lube cables, properly tuned gears, squirt lube on your chain. It works as good as Di2. Is Shimano Di2 Dura Ace 10 or 11 speed shift a little nanogram faster? Yes, it does. Does it feel amazing? Yes, it does. But so does mechanical when it's tuned properly, okay? When it's tuned properly, mechanical feels fantastic. Let's go with carbon. Is carbon an upgrade? Maybe. If you've got a 1,500 gram alloy frame and you go to an 800, 900 gram carbon frame, then that, half kilo plus is going to be an upgrade in terms of performance, upper climb, accelerating off a sprint. Yes, carbon may be an upgrade. Hydraulic disc brakes, definitely not an upgrade. On a road bike, on a gravel bike, a mountain bike, an e-bike, yes they are, where you need that stopping power because you've got fat tires, 2-inch tires or 40mm tires. You need that stopping power. You need, traction in the dirt, etc. Then hydro discs are fantastic. They're unrivaled. For road race, I've done many videos about this. I've done maybe 2 videos talking about disc brake bikes, but seriously, they are just a downgrade. A disc road bike, in my opinion, is a downgrade 99% of the time. Now, you may be an Uber Eats rider in Bristol or Glasgow where it's rainy and shitty, and you got car doors and you're just weaving through traffic and you want disc brakes for a bit extra, and you're running like 35mm tires and your crossbike. Yeah, for sure, disc brakes rock. But for road race performance, where every second matters, no way. Disc brakes are a disadvantage. Look at the pro ride. Look at the Tour de France, Tour of Italy, Tour of Spain this year. One on rim brakes. The best riders in the world choose rim brakes when they can get the choice. Otherwise, then they have to stick with disc. So disc brakes, disadvantage, extra weight, extra cost, extra maintenance. When you have a problem with the disc brakes, you're like, it's rubbing again. I took the wheel out and then the rotors are bent. They wear out quicker. They cost a lot of money. Carbon rims are cheap. They're $200 USD. I mean, it's cheap for most of us. $200 USD for top-end carbon rim. The best carbon rims on the planet cost about $200 USD online. Fastsports.com, etc. Yolio selling good rims. Winspace are selling good rims. If you're paying more than $200 USD for a rim, you're paying too much. Would you pay $50 for a cup of coffee? You wouldn't. So why are you paying $500 for? Why would you pay $500 for a carbon rim? A spare carbon rim. You got way too much. You got more money than sense. Internal routing. Bad. Internal routing, it depends. If it's going through the handlebars and stem, it's an absolute pain in the rump to, you got to flip your stem or adjust something, or it's just, you want to grease your headset, you got to you re-bleed your height. It's just stupid design. Why do you need cables that run through a steerer, a stem, and it's just dumb, man. It's dumb. No mechanic in the world likes working on this stuff. It's just stupid. It's designed for fashion, right? Internal routing, I don't like it. The bikes I sell have internal cables, but not through the stem and bars. I do not sell integrated cockpits for a reason. 1, they're dangerous because they're just they're new, they're not proven. 2, they cost stupid amount of money. 3, that you can't angle your hands properly, you know what I mean? Because it's fixed. It's just what? I'm moving my bars like a nano angle, a nano degree, just to get the right fit. I'm not going to run some stock Canyon bar or Chinese carbon bar. Not anything with Chinese carbon, but all these integrated cockpits are coming out of China. Right? They're Chinese carbon bars made for $10-20 a piece, sold for God knows how much. Depends what stickers on it. It's insane. Also, if you have a crash, you have to replace the carbon bar and the stem. If you run an alloy bars and stem, you're good to go. It's not. If you crash carbon bars, you should replace them. Carbon bars should be replaced every crash. Even if your bike falls over, really. If you've got a carbon bar and you're over 70 kilos and you're pulling the bars pretty tight, you probably should replace those bars, okay? Carbon bars are not very durable on the road. Mountain bike, they can be stronger because they're just, thicker and just like straight bar. But as soon as you start curving things, that's just, the recipes for disaster with carbon voids in the bars, etc. Anyway, so deep rims. Deep rims are not an upgrade. Deep rims are not aero. In the wind tunnel they are, but do you ride in a wind tunnel? I ride in areas where it's crosswind central, man. 40 km an hour, southwesterly or westerly. If I'm going north-south, I've got the westerlies or easterlies blowing, you know what I mean? And I'm an experienced racer, very experienced descender, very experienced in the crosswinds, raced in Belgium. I live in Adelaide, South Australia, one of the windiest cities on the planet. I'm very experienced in crosswinds, experienced in the TT bars. I would never, ever in my life buy deep section rims deeper than 40 mil. Would never, ever buy them ever again. Never. Because I ride in windy conditions. I want aero. I want an aero frame in that the tubes are pretty skinny, so the air from the crosswinds just blows straight through the bike versus, pushing me around. I want to go forward. I don't want to be fighting my bike, zigzagging to go straight. I want to go forward. I don't want my wheels to I don't want to fight the bike. The bicycle should be an extension of your body. If your gears aren't tuned properly and it's skipping around, you're just tune your gears properly, straighten your hanger, lube your cables. If your wheels are deep section wheel and you're you're trying to go straight, but you're going left and right like a mackerel on what are you doing? Why are you salmoning like a mackerel up the road? Straight. Aero bikes are fashion, okay? You're not, Victor Campenaerts in the world record hour in the velodrome, no wind, chasing every meter, then okay. And you're averaging 55 k an hour, yes, then an aero wheel will help you get that, 1 meter over an hour, etc. But for the rest of us riding in the real world, if there's no wind, okay, I get that. But I ride in windy cities. So maybe where you live there's no wind. In that case, deep section wheels look better. Shallow section wheels are more aero in all conditions. Real world conditions, I should say, But some people don't ride in the wind. Some people just don't ride in the wind. In that case, go deep section. But if you want the most aero in the real world and you ride in wind, 25 mil, 30 mil, 38 mil max maybe, 40 mil max maybe, 50 mil plus, no way. Anyway, that's the absolute truth. Someone who sounds very arrogant to a lot of people, but I've got a lot of experience. 23 years racing, own hundreds of bikes, currently own a stack of bikes. I've been selling bikes, like in the shop, online, in person, etc. since 2003. So 17 years bike sales here, experience, and I can just honestly say, integrated handlebars, cables going through your stem, and it's just a lot of faff. Deep section wheels, not aero in the real world. Carbon may or may not be an upgrade. DR2, it's nice, but it's not an upgrade. Internal routing, integrated cockpit, I could sell all this crap to people and make heaps more money, but I like sleeping at night. I don't want to sell people problems. I want to sell you a product that enhances your cycling experience. I don't want to sell you a product that makes you frustrated and go, oh my God, this is crap. Okay, so there you go. That's just the absolute truth. Thanks for watching.